Hey everybody, welcome to the Old Man Region channel, playing Ark Ragnarok on you on the hardcore setting. I am so sorry. I must have did about another 2 hours. Thinking I was streaming up, and what a noob. Okay, anyways, this is the life. All right. So what I did basically is I finished off the team for the Megatherium. I cleaned up I was able to get the female 175 wyvern, ice wyvern, as the mate for the male. So now we have a breeding pair in there. Um, I think I'd already had this high level ice wyvern here that I'm using to travel around on. I did a metal run. I did, crystal run. I did 2 metal runs, so I've got that cooking away so I can make the forge and all that stuff. So you didn't really miss a lot of that foraging around. But what I did do is I went over to the second zone, and we'll go over there, and we're going to set up a second base. That's going to be where the water base is. Now, normally you would think, okay, well, let's just do a water base down here, um, you know, but there's no benefit there. I'll take you over and really repeat what I was saying on the tour. So I really took a tour over that area over there by the water where the Carcanos Cave is and the Polymer Cave is. There's a favorite spot I have around that area in that bay. And I explained why. And I went through, I was also looking for some Daedons because I know they're over there. And I was just taking a tour over there and just really explaining and going through all the wrap for that. I went into the valley again and realized that this wyvern in that valley over there is a super thatch gatherer, like that I couldn't imagine. I never realized it was such a thatch. I'm thinking I got to get a woolly mammoth, and I really wasn't experiencing much thatch with a woolly mammoth. But I went in there and I just went ape crazy on the thatch. So as I was touring around my second favorite spot, which is where I'm going to move my water base to, um, and just really have a bed that goes in between. I managed to go into the Carcanos and I just grabbed, this is not a high level, it's an 85, but just to play around with it and to really explain why I really don't, and this is more of an aberration thing. I could kind of hop around here and get some metal, but it's much more efficient, I think, with the dragging an Anki around with an RG than to try to put an RG on here and hop around and hop through trees and stuff like that, because to get through these trees you get hung up on this and it's just not worth it. So but I got one just for fun anyways because I was over there. But look at the thatch. Look at the insane amount of thatch. All I took down was like 10 trees and that was it. Just unbelievable. I couldn't believe how insane it was. And here I am spending all this time hatcheting away these little pockets of trees here, and I took the wyvern on these trees, and we'll just go down and I'll just show you. I don't think it gets the amount on these trees, so I didn't think it was very beneficial here. So we'll stop here and we'll just do some of these trees. 59, and I'm going. This is useless. This thing. I gotta get myself a. Now these trees are the trees I believe that are down in the valley. Okay, so let's hit these trees. 400. Look at this. 400. They were like 600 and 700 down in the valley. Look at, just insane. So unbelievable. Like why I was just so trapped into using these trees around here that I didn't think about those bigger trees. And so unbelievable. So now I was always having trouble with thatch on my playthroughs, and I was, oh, I got to get thatch again. No, this is no longer. And look at the wood it gets. Not as good as, like if I took a mammoth through a couple of those trees, I'd be like, or a fairy, I'd be going crazy for wood. But this also, I mean, look at the wood I got. It's just, unbelievably insane. So yeah, baby, that's it. So what was I going to do here? I was having a little bit of problem with weight, but I think we're still going to pump it into, I want to see if I can get up to 600. I don't think I'm going to. But, all right, so 33% on this one. It's going to be a while. So this is because it was already mature, already quite a bit along the way. It's not going to get a full imprint on it. All right, so let's throw some of these extra resources in here because I'm definitely not going to need them. And I'm going to get my little buddy emptied out here. He was helping me out, carrying some wood for me. Okay, so now we're looking really good. All right, we're really healthy. I'm going to drop that over the edge because I don't need it. I'm going to expand my base to the maximum that I got so far, which is about all I'm going to need. So I'm going to need some more ceilings. So let's see. We're going to do up some ceilings here. How many can we get? All right, let's go with, not going to be 34, so let's go with 22 of them. Do those ones up, and then we'll go from there. Now, maybe I took too much wood. I think I took too much wood. And I believe I may have taken too much. I don't think I've taken too much stone, so let's put this half. Okay. So to wait to make up some of those. So where are we for weight? 620 at 500. So we got a bit of a weight here. Let's split this in half for now. Yeah, I lost a couple on it. Okay, that's fine, but I can move now. All right, so let's expand the base as big as we can make it. I think we're as far over as we can go on this one. No, we can go one more over here, I think. That's as far as we're going to go there. And this is about as far as I'm going to make it. Because I'm moving over and doing the water base next, so. Ugh. Now, obviously, this if a Giga was to spawn in this area, which it's rare, but I have seen one spawn in this area. Usually, they're over there, or there's a Karcha down in that little valley down there. All right. I guess another 16. Let's do another 12 actually. We need. Let's grab some wood. So obviously, this stone base is not going to fare too well against a Giga, but I mean, for the most part, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to put up some behemoth gates around as well, which should really protect me. I know the Giga can damage stone, but I don't think it goes after your base. I don't think it chomps away at your base. I don't know. I think it chomps away at wood and chomps away at thatch, but I don't know that it chomps away at stone. Although it will if it's trapped in stone. But I don't think it chomps just to chomp your base down. Because I think if you put stone gateways, behemoth gateways, Giga is not going to chomp. Like a wild Giga is not going to chomp through there. So I'm just going to expand this out as far as I can. And put a railing around. And then that should be pretty good. So I need another 1, 2, 3. So I need 6, is it? I think it's 6. I think I should be able to get 5 or 6. All right. This is going to be another. No, yeah, I'm not going to get the full imprint on that. So 66%. Okay, so 6. Okay, so I can do 2 more, right? Oh no, 1 more after that. Oh, I think I made 1 too many ceilings. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think any more will go in here. Oh, I can do these 2 here. Sure, why not? Oh, I'm out of stone. Yeah. So I think I can do 1 more. I think there was some, I could have made a little bit more on this side, I think. No, there's no more on that. Okay, we're all good. So it's just the 1 more. Over here. And, you know, I could, again, I can always build out, put another set of pillars down. But that's good enough. That's more than what I'm going to need right now. That's pretty good. I mean, I could do a couple wyverns and stuff I need. Okay, and then railings. So the railings, now it was nice to be able to walk something off the edge here if I was taming it, but I think what I'll do is I can just use the cryos on it. So let's make a bunch of railings. I think I can, let me see what we got here. I'll probably use that. We're low on wood now, right? We've only got 147 wood, so I don't think that's going to help us out. And I think we took all the wood that we needed off of there, right? Okay, so that's going to be sitting in here. Maybe I'll get a saddle. I doubt it. Okay, so railings. How many railings do I need? Okay, there's no wood there. There's no more in there. So I could probably take this spin. Okay, so let's make a bunch of railings. And so I need rails. So railings. Metal quarter, wood quarter, stone quarter railings. So I do have those. Crafting. Right? 14 of them up. Let's get some more cementing paste and the wood that comes with the cementing paste. Oh, to be able to fly fast again. Always loaded up with stuff here. Maybe there's a Rex in here as well as I go around and search for the beaver dams. There's a beaver dam way over here, which is really rare. Really rare that you get a beaver dam over here. There's a baby beaver. What's that baby beaver? Oh, it's only a 20. 800. Well, that's not too bad. any sign of creature. Where's the other beaver dam over here? I mean, they're just spawning by the dozens, these beaver dams. What's that one? I think that was, yeah, it was already at 50. Don't really care about them right now. Although they may be stopping wreck spawns, I don't know. Those Gigantoraptors. I really need Rexes as they're spawning in this valley, so probably have to cull everything. Just take this wyvern on a rampage through here. Where's the other beaver dams? I guess that was it. There's just the one. Yeah, that's the one that came down and just went, you know, just ate crazy on the trees. Like, look at these trees here. $570. Look at these big trees here. 570. Another 500. 592. 721. Look at that. Like, you know, it's just insane how much that this is getting. Right. It's just insane. It's just insane. Okay, I want these railings in now. Alright. I'm gonna be just struggling to get back again. So let's see if I can drop. I just went a little bit crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here, and I'll just pick it back up. Something's come up here, so I'll just pick this back up here. But you know what? Actually, I'll continue to just turn the microphone off.